Hello everybody, this is Mr.Script and today I'm going to show you the basics of HTML and CSS scripts. Let's talk about today's episode. In today's episode I'm going to show you the programs you need. I'm going to show you the basics of HTML and CSS, and I'm going to tell you the differences between CSS and HTML scripting. Okay, let's start. Let's look at the programs we need. We need Actually, we don't need any program. We can do this with text document. Oops. Oh, we can do this with text document like doctype html and then html, which is I didn't like text document that much. I need something more colorful. If you think like me, you can download the Notepad++. There's a link in the description of the video. You can look at that link. uh, that shows the homepage of Notepad++. Okay, first we need to create a folder, or you can do this in Desktop too, but I prefer you to create a folder. And let's write HTML website. If you're new in programming, I prefer you to start with HTML because it's the simplest one. Yeah, it's the simplest one, really. There's only 123 tags. There's 123 tags, and in CSS there is 234 tags. Yep, and there's more than uh. I'm not sure. Let's calculate that. There. Yep. Let's look at that. 234 over. Yep. Oops. Oh my gosh. Okay. 2 equals 0. Okay. 234 over. What the fuck is happening? Gosh. 234, okay, over 234 equals this number. There's this much combinations. There's 554 zeros. Okay. Then there is check it for over 134, and there's 285 more zeros in this number. Okay, let's start. Okay, first of all you need to create a folder. I would like to use Notepad++. Let's change this document name first of all. Let's do it page one. That's HTML. Text. Why I'm changing text to HTML? It's because HTML is the what we call that is the file name extension of the websites. HTML, and if we click this, that's opening in Google, my my browser, and it's blank because we didn't write any code in it. Let's start. Okay, empty document, and first of all, there are some basics of HTML. You need to write some codes before you start coding, like doctype HTML. This is the one of the codes which is required for understanding your browser to this website written in HTML programming language. Document typed in HTML programming language. This means. Then we need to write HTML. Oh, first of all, let me show you the openings and okay. Every, but every, not every. Some of the tags don't. There are the two types of tags, which are single tags and double tags. Single tags don't have endings, but double tags have, and there's 80 or more of the tags are double tag, and there's 40 or 50 single tags. They're complicated, uh, but double tags needs to have an ending, but and that ending needs to be different from the beginning. For understanding programming language, that this is the end, this is the beginning. Yep. First of all, you need to start with this, your letter A for link, or image, or P for paragraph, and then you need to end with same letter as like I write P in here, and I need to write P in here too. But I need to put a slash before the P for close it. Here is paragraph open, and here I close it. Okay, we need to write HTML. HTML slash HTML slash. I open the HTML here, I close it here. Everything you want to show up in your website, you need to write them in between the two HTML scripts. There's two main parts of a site, which is head and body. Let's create them. Head closing, body, and body closing. Yep, these are the main parts of a site. Okay, what's head doing? What's body doing? Head is the part which there is scripts on it, maybe JavaScript, maybe animation scripts, title of your website, keywords for your website, or background color of your website. These are all going to head. And for body, like everything which is related with the engine or related with the whole page needs to go to head. And for body, everything which you want to show to your visitors needs to go to body. Like if I write A in the body and save it, A. So simple. I'm sorry I came back. Okay. We said last everything you type between these two bodies will show up in your website. Like I type A in here, and A just showed up in our website. Okay. Uh, let's talk about the differences between CSS and HTML scripting. HTML scripting is the script or programming language which allows you to create websites. I prefer, if you're uneven, like I said, if you're uneven programming, I prefer you to start with the HTML. That's my prefer, but that's because that's simple, more simple than other languages, and it can accept JavaScript, C Sharp, and more in scripts type. Like you need to, if you write here script inside the head, then put script and script. Okay, everything you wrote between these parentheses, this two script labels is going to your head. It's going to be in. You can wrote this in C Sharp, Java, or everything. You can wrote this in every programming language between these scripts. Everything else needs to be HTML. Okay. And for HTML, it's a programming language, allows you to create simple websites. And there's CSS. CSS is the it's cachinated. Yep, cachinated style. CSS cachinated simple style. That's something like that. Let's check from Google. CSS cascading style sheets. This, yeah, like in description, it's a cascading stylish sheet. Yep, cascading stylish sheet, like its name. It's for style. If you want to make your website more stylish, you can use CSS. I'm going to use CSS, and I'm going to show you how to use it with HTML. Okay, from second episode, let's start to look at this programming language. In this tutorial, I show you the basics of HTML and CSS. I talk about them. I show you the how how do you need to start the HTML programming language, and programs you need, and we talk about differences between CSS and HTML. Please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like the video. Thanks.